Cheers. Today we have a pink drink. A drink that is pink. Why? Because I'm talking about something that I never thought I would be talking about, which is K-Pop Demon Hunters. I know. As you saw from the title of this video, I believe that this is the best animated movie of 2025, even though we're only 3/4 of the way through. I don't think anything's beating this. And on top of that, I think it's the best animated movie in the last few years, up until Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which was also a great animated movie. I mean, we've had a couple good ones, like okay ones, good ones, but I hate to say it, but this one was great. And we haven't had a whole lot of great animated movies in the past years. So in this video, we're going to kind of talk about why this movie, of all movies, was so great. Before we get into my thoughts on it, we're going to check out Rotten Tomatoes to see what the people have to say. It's high. We all knew that, because this movie has taken the internet by storm. Not my side of the internet, mind you, I promise, but sides of the internet, and rightfully so. So we've got 97% for the critics, 92% for the audience. Yep, I agree. I'd, in my head, rank it at least a 9 out of 10. Maybe even a 9.5 out of 10. That's how much I enjoyed it, which I didn't think I would. One thing I will say, I think its title kind of hurts it, or maybe did hurt it. At least for me, I was like, that sounds stupid. I'm not watching that. But props to my little sister. She made me watch it because she watched it like 8 times before I saw it. And she was like, you need to watch this. So then I did my deed of charity for the month and watched this movie with my sister. And going into it, oh my god, look at that. Oh, I stopped it. Stop, go, stop, go. Yeah, going into it, I was like, because I looked it up, I was like, okay, K-Pop Demon Hunters. And then I was like, wait a minute. I saw one clip on this before I watched it. It was the damn clip where they're eating food on the jet. And this chick, I forget her name, is like stuffing something down her throat. I'm like, what is going on? So that was the extent of my K-Pop Demon Hunter knowledge before I went in. But I went into it skeptical, kind of wanting to make fun in a loving way, as I always do. I'm never mean to movies most of the time, unless they deserve it. So I gave it a chance. You know what hooked me? Right from the start? When these dudes freaking jumped from the plane with no parachute. I'm like, what is going on? And then they just crashed into the stadium and popped up like this. It's like, what? I would have expected a broken ankle or something at least. But no, they were just badass enough to jump out of the plane. Last time I saw that was Captain America jumping out of a plane with no parachute. I didn't realize these gals were like that. But, so, yeah, that's what hooked me. And then I gave the rest of the movie a chance, and I ended up loving it. Why did I love it? First of all, obviously, the music was great. And it wasn't just music for the sake of music, like Moana 2. All their songs were mid in Moana 2. It's like, what is the purpose of these? This movie, except for like the soda pop song that these clowns sing. Oh my god. That these clowns sing. Most of the songs have a purpose, have meaning. The lyrics mean something of what's going on, of what they're feeling. And even this song, the Soda Pop song, even though it might have been mindless, it was still really catchy and really good. And every single person was a great singer. I've got a soft spot for good singers, I guess. I don't know. And every single one of them had really cool and awesome voices. Except for this dude at first. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else noticed it, but when he was first... Oh, where is he? But when he first was in that demon world and, like, came up with the idea of, oh, I want to form a boy band so that we could steal the souls of Earth, I thought his voice was goofy. I'm like, what is this voice actor doing? But then throughout the movie, it got better. I don't know, it just sounded weird, in my opinion, and robotic. I was like, what is going on? But, like I said, it got better. What else did I like about it? It looked cool. It looked awesome, actually. Lots of colors. The animation, specifically, I liked it. People are tired of that bean mouth looking Pixar animation stuff. I mean, it's okay. Some people absolutely hate it. I'm okay with it. I just don't think it's very good animation. This had great animation. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish had similar great animation. Stuff like Spider-Verse, great animation. And we've gotten to the point in technology where any animation is up to par in terms of, like, looking... I don't know, like, physics-wise, does that make sense? So, like, now they have to have their own style to it. And some animation styles are just better than others. This movie, yeah, had great animation. I liked the facial expressions. Like times when they did this, made it more anime-ish than it already is. Let's see if I can find any other examples. No, I can't. But, like, yeah, it goes from serious, like, okay, and then goofy at the same time, which I also liked. That's probably... What point am I on? Number 3? Number 4? Point number 3 was the humor in it. I enjoyed it. I was laughing a lot in this movie. Just, like, the reactions to stuff, the way they were acting. The one part in particular was this dude... After, like, they were having a battle in the bathhouse or something, this dude kind of slipped as he was making his escape. And then, as he was escaping down the hallway, he was doing a little laugh. He's like, tee-hee-hee, as he was running away, and it was hilarious. And then just, like, other parts that they slip in when, like, he's talking to Ryu, is that her name? Purple hair girl, and like just awkward parts where he falls out of his super cool dude persona. I don't know. I thought it was funny. A funny movie, good humor. And the animation added to that with the funny facial expressions, sometimes big eyes and all this. It was fun. It was fun to watch. I'm trying to think. I said music, right? Yeah, we talked about music. Story. Yeah. Well, okay, first, before story. Actually, no, we'll go into story. So story, it was a good story. It was complete. It pulls you in. I was not expecting her to be a demon. So as soon as, like, she kind of reveals that she's got those markings on her, I was like, oh, shit. Oh, like, I was getting into it. I was like, oh, man. The stakes have risen. So, like, just the story of it, like, hey, we three want to help the world by killing these demons, by protecting Earth. And then you find out she's a demon, and you're like, wow, that's crazy. And then you got some butting of heads, between their band and the boy band. They know that they're demons, but then they don't know she's a demon yet, and then all this conflict and struggle is happening. It was great. And then what I will also add, which goes along with story, is the characters. Those kind of go hand in hand. Story and characters. She was they all had their own personalities. They weren't copy-paste of each other. They kind of had their own drive, their own desires, their own thing about them that made them stand out from each other. They were relatable, I'm assuming, to the ladies. I don't know. Like getting hype over that stuff and the whole couch thing and wanting to relax, but then also wanting to be badass on stage and being cool and successful and that sort of thing. Characters, yeah, were great. And then this dude. What a terrible guy, but he had a great redemption. Dude left his mom and sister to go party it up in the castle as they starved. But then he redeemed himself at the end. The end epic sing-along. It was just a fun movie in general. I'm sure I could go on and on about it, which is kind of sad to say for me as a dude. But I'm secure enough in my masculinity to recognize peak when I see it. And this movie was pretty peak. It was pretty good. Actually great. And it was just fun to watch. And it pulled me into the story. And I wanted to see what happened. And I cared about what happened. So yeah, good job, Netflix. I wonder, if we get any estimate on how much this movie has made. But it's Netflix, so I don't know if they'll reveal that. Huh? What is this? 5 years? What does that even mean? It came out in what, July? June? Okay, here we go. Oh, we're talking about. Oh my god, I'm dumb. This is their band in the universe. No, we don't want to know what they made. We want to know what the actual movie made. I don't think it'll say. Oh, Sony sold the rights. And they only made $20 million from the deal. I don't know. They won't tell us, I don't think, just because it's Netflix. And they keep that sort of thing under wraps. But this is successful. Probably the most successful thing Netflix, movie-wise, at least animated movie-wise, has had this year. These past couple years, maybe. We have things like Wednesday and Stranger Things, but this, in terms of success, I'm sure is high up there on the list. They're even doing a 2-day in-theater sing-along of this. Yeah, they're putting it into theaters, is what I've heard. And no, I do not have plans on going to that, for all of you asking. Sorry. But, yeah, overall, it was a great movie, and I hate how much I like it. Oh, can't believe it. My sister was right. I guess I'll let her have that win. She's probably seen this 82 times at this point, to be honest. Is it worth that much hype? That's up to you to decide, I guess. Yeah, don't let the title fool you. If you haven't seen it and you've been thinking about it, go ahead and set your pride aside and just watch it. It's actually a good movie. So yeah, that's kind of all I have to say about it. If you guys have any thoughts on the movie, if you liked it, what your favorite thing about it was, why you think it was so successful, just let me know your thoughts in the comments, because I love reading what you guys have to say as well, because I can yap all day about this stuff. I like it when you guys yap back a little bit in the comments. So yeah, here we go. Here you guys go. The long-awaited K-pop Demon Hunter video that you may or may not have asked for. That's all I have to say about all this. Thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing. It helps me out more than you know. I'll let you guys skedaddle. Alright. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one. Bye. Scram!